Hi, welcome back to Time Capsule. Today I'm going to be talking about making TVCs, TV commercials, right? Di zaman-zaman itu dulu. Kalau untuk presentasinya, of course it's exactly the same, right? Everything, the agency would actually do storyboards. And sekarang juga masih juga storyboards. Tapi kalau dulu nggak ada sama sekali ambil ini image, ditempelin, no, semua digambar. And so imagine, I mean, it was like dulu mah banyak banget sih. There was only talking about 30s and 60. There was no such thing as a 15, you know. So the minimum was a 30. So the boards kan rada banyak juga kan, each frame apa-apa. So we'd go like this, show to the client. Pokoknya basically itu mah sama lah sama yang sekarang juga. Now this is more on the execution ways, okay? Once that has been approved, kalau dulu in my first two or three TVCs I did, yeah, the zaman way back like 1976 and 1976 1977ish. Okay, biasanya tuh it was all done dari outside. Dulu seingat saya, one of the we did yang saya ingat, we did a candy commercial yang saya ingat, and we did a hair cream commercial, and we did a beer commercial. Dulu iklan bir boleh. And dulu sih yang sering kita pakai in that time was Dragon Film. It was an outfit from Hong Kong. Okay, so they would actually come in. It was the director, the DOP, the producernya dari situ ya, produsernya dari situ. Ya udah pasti sih mereka they had connections, they had own network di sini. Either be a local production house atau mungkin freelancean atau I really don't know how that works. Tapi always those three guys masuk and everything like that. Okay, and we shot the first commercial shoot, and that time I became an assistant director. That was for the very first time I know exactly, oh, you need assistant director is this. Because these guys, I mean, the director couldn't say anything. Dia nggak bisa kan nerangin ke orang-orangnya because, I mean, he was an English guy, you know. Beda aja. Jadi orangnya talent juga rada gimana-gimana, belum ada yang takut and whatnot. And so I said, can you talk to them? Okay, so I did. Hitung-hitung kayak setengah direct juga, exactly what they wanted. Even for me, that was sort of like a blessing in disguise because I said, oh bagus juga ya. Ilmu baru, nambah aja gitu loh. Okay, so I went to see the talents and I did this. Dan saya juga ingat tuh dulu tuh when we did for the hair cream commercial, itu ceritanya tuh this guy jagoannya tuh, dia itu jago naik mobil, like a Formula One. He was a good guy. So we were actually shooting, terus ini apa penontonnya kan banyak banget tuh. And so he says, okay, action. They were supposed to action tuh mesti kayak gitu. Tapi bareng dong. Tapi karena banyak orang, ada yang begini, ada yang masih begini, ada yang it was really aneh aja. And so what I had to do was, okay, hey guys, listen, this is what I was going to do. Jadi dari ujung sirkuit sendiri, saya naik motor, bawa toa megaphone. Then I would shout to these guys, hey, listen guys nih, saya udah mau jalan nih ya, ikutin motor saya ini. We had the driver, I was just on the back. Okay, so I said, action, semua lihat kiri. And begitu jalan, saya teriak juga, then everybody, and we got the shot. Ya, jadi I was more like, jadi it was bukan lebih daripada a copywriter, just Indian. I was actually good. That was good for me because then I sort of tahu gitu, okay, what the assistant director what should be doing. And pokoknya lancar. So they came back after the shoot. Let's say it was a 3-day shoot or whatnot. They came back to the office. Like I said, dulu it was Brian. No, it was beda. It was another guy. It was Harry Reid. Dia balik ke situ, and so they talk kan. And he says, well, how did it go, guys? My MD said, how did it go, guys? To the guys in the Dragon Film. Oh, it went very well. Very well, yeah. And alhamdulillah, this guy, he said, thanks to this guy. He's my assistant director. Dia nunjuk ke saya. And from that on, I said, emang ada untungnya juga sih. Dulu gaji saya tuh, after the three months probation was like 110,000 rupiah. Then after that, akhirnya next time, the next gaji akhirnya dinaikin jadi 150. Thank you gitu loh. Tapi it was like that because saya sendiri terjun aja dah ya. It was more like just more of a copywriter's job description. Tapi I mean I had fun. Tapi saya juga learn knowledge. Then after that, okay, then they would take everything ke Hong Kong, dibikin apa, di editing, di cutting, apa. Then they would come back. They would come back and show. Terus akhirnya we went all to see to a preview di teater mana atau di PFN sorry, ada PFN sih di situ, ada preview room. Jadi nonton dong. Nah dulu begitu nonton, remember it's all 35 ya, belum diwarnain juga, it was just like raw. Begitu we put it on, and in the middle of the commercial, you would actually see ada garis putih, set. Lumayan banyak sih, and you know what that is? Itu adalah tanda buat dissolve. So they would actually take about 25 frames for the dissolve. They would actually mark it with a marker, cat putih, chalk, gitu. So every time you see we're presenting, lagi preview, ada putih garis, oh itu dissolve for the next scene, dissolve for the next scene. If it's a cut, mah gampang aja, jump cut aja gitu loh. That was it. Itu zaman dulu ya. We would actually look at it at the preview room. Okay, so seumpamanya ada ada revision, editing. Editing, we would actually go to PFN, and you had to go to the PFN. Okay, so karena udah ada lagu ya, ada dot-dotnya tuh, ada yang satu for the ini, ada satu dot, satu line is for the audio itself. So that would be transferred to pita biasa, pita rekaman biasa. Jadi you had the cell di sini, and you had the audio di sini, digulung, terus previewnya buset kecil banget deh, dipasangin dong. Okay, ini kepanjangan, let's cut this and whatnot. So how do they edit? They would actually take the 35 cell, keluarin, and dulu we had alat namanya splicer. Splicer, what is a splicer? It's sort of like a alat lempeng begini, ada titik-titiknya, terus the film sendiri akan ditempel di atas, di sini, which one we wanna cut, putus, itu udah kepotong, kayak dipotongnya di knife gitu. Diambil beberapa section ke sini, ini tempel di sini lagi, lagi dipotong. So we had 3 frames yang lepas, let's say. Ini masukin nih dalam kotak nih, don't lose that, man. I mean, if you lose that, you're gone, you know. Jadi akhirnya dimasukin semua. Dan untuk tempelinnya lagi gimana? Okay, you take the splicer lagi, yang tadi lepas di sini, one cell, ini yang udah baru, tempel di sini, udah pakai selotip, And we would do that. So mungkin at the end of the edit, you would actually see one whole reel, mungkin ada banyak selotip. Dan itu juga kamu mesti samain. You have to do that for the sound as well. So it was very, very difficult. It was very, very manual. And seumpamanya, if you say, nah, this is not good. Can I see the rushes, please? How do you see the rushes? So sekarang, how do you see the rushes? Well, the guy in the edit guy would just go through the rushes. Udah semua kan di dalam kan. Yang ini ya, can you do this? You can't do that in those days. Jadi there was this long, long table, lumayan. So one reel was like so. Di can udah ditulis ini, okay, the scene is this. And di sini ada gulungan yang rada kosong. So we would actually gulung sini, ditempelin di sini. Diapain? Gejek. So the reel actually go, oh, kira-kira di sini. Oh, this is nice. This splicer. Jauh kan bedanya? Tapi sekarang everything you see again just on the monitor, because everything is there. Jadi memang beda-beda banget. Tapi I learned a lot during those days manual, because asli ancient, prehistoric gitu loh ya. I mean even during the shoot, dan dulu it was only like 35 ya, paling banyak tuh 35. Tapi ada juga, because it was expensive, terus dibilangin, let's say about bikin yang 16 dong, bedanya 16 sama 35. Kalau nggak salah sih, the 16 is lebih grainy aja, tapi everybody was actually doing 35 mils. Dan semua itu celluloid. Okay, so once that has been done, udah, Udah dapat, ya kirim lagi, udah jadi. Guys, yang teman-teman dulu who is more expert in this, please correct me if I'm wrong and please comment aja. These are the things I remember. Yeah, because it was like 40 years ago. Jadi gimana deh? I just want to show you, okay? I just want to share with you guys. Sekarang sama dulu, again, I always keep on going. Ya namanya juga time capsule, ya. You're living in my days gitu zaman dulu, so everything was really ancient, was really manual. Imagine, excuse me, editing sekarang, kurang deh, majuin sedikit, terus dibiasakan di sini, tik, ini sama di tik, cabut, terus ini masukin cik. You don't actually see the stuff, right? Only the editor knows what he's doing. Tahu di preview, wah, this is nice. Bisa dissolve nggak sini? Bisa dibikin dissolve, even on offline stage. Ya. Kalau dulu sih enggak. If you had to edit, splicer, potong, sellotape, splicer, potong, sellotape. And don't lose that itu ya, yang how many frames yang kita potong. Because in the end of the day, misalkan, it doesn't work, let's go back to the original. Come on, you gotta go back to the original, cari lagi in the small box. Oh, this is the one. Potong lagi, masukin lagi, tempel lagi. Aduh, tambalan aja deh. Pokoknya tambalan. Your cell, your film, banyak tambalan. But that's how it was done. Sekarang, jauh beda. And nanti later on, okay, I'll tell you some of my experiences during the film production, filmmaking. Tapi sudah in the 1999 and in the 2000-ish gitu. That's another one. And that's also going to be, I think it's going to be bagus juga because I had fun doing that as well. And, okay, before I forget, dulu juga ada juga cinema. These are for all cinemas, ya. Cinemas and TVCs, ya. Tapi dulu juga ada teleops. You know, it's TELEOPS, teleops or telops. It's basically slides. Kalau yang di cinema itu slide-nya cukup gede, ditempelin sama 2 kaca, Z3 is like a 15-ish. If it's a 30-second, okay, you have 3 slides plus a voiceover. Nah, dulu juga iklan di TV juga banyak yang slides sih, only the big agencies, the big clients yang punya bikin TVC beneran. So, again, that's the time waktu kita bikin TVC commercials, either it be cell or slides. So, I mean, if you like what you see and what you hear, please don't forget to LSS. Like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, okay, whammo, the bell icon, because that'll be a notification if I have something better. Okay, so see you next time. And do the best. Whatever you do the best and have a blast. Peace.